Hey, just real quick before we get started, shout out to my friends from India. You guys are amazing. I know it's like 2:30 a.m. over there. Uh, you guys are insane. Much love. I'll be right there, my friends. Okay, so I was like, what the hell is peeping? I was like resetting my headset and everything. I was like, what's going on? What's beeping here? But it turns out that it was that stupid timer. Anyway, we got that. You guys might see me make a lot more stupid mistakes as the evening progresses. First thing we're going to do is we're going to generate a random clan for every single cheese. Now, to do that, we're going to have a list of clans. We're going to do that in a array. I know I'm fucking old school, but let's just do it. Clans equals, oh, of course, need to put a $sign in front of it. And we have two clans right now, I think. The web dev, no, we have a few clans already. So we have web dev cheeses, database, the clan of the server, and the unholy knight. And I have to make sure that I respect these names as they are. I know it's not very good of me, but they're literally hard-coded. I hope the audio is good for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll try to answer them as good as I can while I'm programming. I have my phone open next to me so I can see you guys. If the music is too loud, if my voice is too low, let me know. I can definitely change a few things around. So we have our clans, a list of clans. Then we have basically a random number. So we're going to get the clan is rand, and rand is minimum. We're going to take 0 and 3 because, as you guys know, in PHP arrays start at 0, and then we're going to return. What the hell am I doing? Return the clans on clan. So now do I need in the monster fight? So I thought I had to put it in the mob, but apparently I have to put it in the battles. I need to put a new alter table battles, and then I need to add column clan, because I basically want to say what clan you are fighting in here. So we have our battle with a specific clan, and this is going to be a variable character of 255, and we're going to put that in here, and then we should have another, yep, perfect. So what we're going to do when we initiate a battle, we do that in fight.php. Here we say if there's no battle initiated yet, you should start one, show start new fight, and here we can insert into, and we have to add another option in here because we don't only have HP anymore, we also have clan, and we can do that easily because in this case we don't get the mob information. But I will copy this over and then go like this, remove that so it's back to normal. There we go. And then I'm going to say instead of this, you need to get me a random clan. Get random clan. Ooh. I think it was return. Nope, I'll just do it like this then. Clan. Do I not have that named like clan, or do I not have that saved? Maybe generate random clan was the thing that I needed in here. So we'll definitely put that in as a function that we can call, and then it's going to insert the clan as that specific clan. Now I need to encapsulate this in quotes. I need to definitely remember that, because otherwise it's not going to do this properly. So let me see how we can do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to generate this random clan outside of my actual prepare statement, and I'm going to say clan in here, and I'm just gonna say clan equals generate new clan, and then I can say this. I'm just going to encapsulate it in quotes. There we go. That should be it. So when we start a new fight, we grab our clan, and then whenever we do damage, we grab the mob's current clan, but we should change that. So that is going to be in player.php, and we grab the clan from the mob, and we grab the type. We do that here, but instead I'm going to get the current fight. I don't even need all of this anymore. I'm just going to literally grab the current fight statistics for the user ID on location clan. And that should do exactly the same thing. Now I'm saying should, but what I definitely need to do is whenever I am showing a fight, so in fights.php, I think, yep, in fights.php, whenever I'm showing the current battle statistics, I think, do I show a clan here already? No, I don't think so. Oh, yes, I do. Monster type is going to come from the current fight in this case, and it's going to contain the clan. There we go. And now if I start a new fight, all of my changes should be good to go. Let's pull that on the servers and let's give that a test world. Of course, it's not gonna work. Watch it fail. There's always a bug in there first time. It's normal. There has to be a bug in there somewhere. Otherwise, it's not okay. So right now, what are we testing? Fights, campfire. I already have a fight. Going to go away from that. Okay, and now I should. Yeah, I see a server. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna attack the red cheese again. I'm gonna see server again. Gonna run away. That's not, yep. Excellent. Yay! That works first time. That's fucking awesome. I'm very, very happy. Really, really happy. If you need a Pentester Pro voucher, my friend, go to Hackerats, get enough karma, and in the karma store, so as you can see right here, we have a nice karma store. You can grab some really cool prizes in here. Pentester Lab voucher, 25,000 karma. Try Hackney voucher, 25,000 karma. All you have to do is go to campfire, fight some monsters, or pick from the list of quests available to solve questions, of course, and then get that 25k. As you can see on the leaderboard, probably. You can see it right here. So these people are already going pretty well, it seems. Person with the most karma right now is Diablo, but that's one of our test users. So Red Hay is doing really well. Awesome to see people actually using the website. Now that we have that, we on the fight overview screen. So that's going to be the mobs, user mob overview, display all mobs. We don't want to show the type anymore, because we don't have the type yet. Well, it's not going to be useful anymore, so let's throw all of that shit out so we don't even see it anymore. That's going to be very useful, I think. This is all in preparation for lands. The whole idea behind this is that you're going to go to the campfire and you're going to pick lands to fight in, and you can encounter the cheese of any clan, as you can see, because of course all the clans roam land, just like you. We are going to have clans as well in the future. And then, of course, you answer some questions to do some damage. And if... Yep, there we go. Monster fainted because I'm super, super strong, as you can see. I have a damage modifier of over 5,000, so I should probably hit very hard. If I go to the campfire, though, and if I pick something like a mimic's chest, I probably can't one-hit it, as you can see. And it's always going to be a database mimic. Perfect. Hey, this works first time. There has to be something wrong. Thank you very much for playing. I really appreciate it. This is something me and my team are working extremely hard on, because as you can see, we just implemented a new feature. That's another check off the list. So this was an important one for me. Where the frick is my pen? I swear to you guys, I'm always losing my pens. I have like 5,000, and either my kid steals them or I don't know. The black hole monsters come out at night and they come and steal my pens to take black to black hole back to black hole land. Let's see. So random cheese types. That's a cross of the list. Perfect. Then what do we have? Some artwork for some new items that we still need to make. And then we need to bind probably the monster difficulty to the quest difficulty. So we have quests, we have steps. Now, can I, from a specific step, is my question then, can I, from a specific step, get the difficulty of the task? If not, I just have to make that. So what do we have here? Insert, update, and step solved, insert, step, update, step, step status, set step monster fight, print solution, and print hints. We can definitely do something very similar now. I'm just going to see if it's in tasks.php, because here we still might have something. Create task is task assigned, reset, set task status, get task by ID, insert, get number of tasks. Nope. That's all for get array steps from task ID. It's something similar, but not exactly what we need. So, well, basically this is, so we get the ID, description, and whether a task is solved or not. We can very easily, oh no, wait, this is a, what did I just do? There we go. Oh, this is a joined table. That's okay. That's definitely okay. So what we can do here is just add steps dot. No, this is a from task ID. So where does it get it? At task ID. Steps dot task ID is task. Ah, okay. This is not exactly what we need. Assign quest to user, also not exactly what we need. Get task category by step ID. Get task by ID. Okay, so yeah, we definitely can do this. Get step by ID. There we get their task ID from, and from that you get the task ID like this. So what we can do. Ooh, we should definitely not delete that. I think Orgus would flame me if he saw that. Ooh, we don't need a new file either. What we need is we need to copy this. We need to move this over. And we need to, when we assign a fight, so that's going to be in fights.php. If we start a new fight, we can have a difficulty. This is going to be more difficult than I thought, because we're going to have to check what difficulty the monster is. And we're going to only be able to create. Yeah, I need to create a new function for this. I'm going to do this off stream because I need to focus for this. Probably going to have to create an inner join for this or something similar like that. Okay, so then we also need more artwork and more vulnerability tables themselves. Let's do that for a second. So when we do damage in player.php, we have these, as you can see here, calculations of what types of cheese are vulnerable to what. And we just saw that we, in our database, we have a few different clans available to us. Web dev database, I think database is in here. Do we have a category that databases might be extra vulnerable to? Vulnerability scanners, information gathering. Do we have any categories here? So we go to the admin panel, to the categories list. What can hurt the database? Probably cryptography. Cryptography is gonna be, oh, fuck. That's just number 5. I'm going to have to remake that. Sorry, Orgus, I'm deleting all kind of shit here. So let's add a new one in here, and let's. Oh, it is still a number 5. So thankfully that did not go away, because it probably still has tasks on it. So number 5. Let's not delete that shit next time. Let's give it 10% extra damage just to have that on there. So cryptography was number 5. Although for a database it might be, let's leave it at 40% as well. Cryptography. And then for a website I would say that it could definitely probably damage that as well. So let's add it in here also. So we have that. Do we already have it? Nope. What other cheeses do we have? So we're going to go back to mobs. Thank God that didn't delete you guys. That would be idiotic. So we have this web dev database server, web dev database server, web dev database. So let's take server into account as well. Server, I think on a switch case you need to do exit, right? Or was it like die or something like that? PHP switch case break. That's the one I was looking for. So case break, case. That's a vulnerability that's gone now. That's good. And then we have the server. Do we have cryptography? Yep, cryptography can do damage to a server. Let's leave XSS out of it for now. Let's leave CSRF out of it for now. We can add those potentially later if we like broken access control. Vulnerability scanners and information gathering definitely would affect a server, I'd say. So the server clan can be affected by that. And do we want to add any other categories? Tools potentially. So let's not actually delete it. Category 7 tools. Web devs can definitely hurt. Do we have it in there yet? Nope. But I'm going to put tools lower because, so let's say tools on number 7. Tools hit a bit harder, but it does not quite hit the spot. 10% extra damage. And then we do 110. And here I should probably say this is cryptography. Scan out a cryptography weakness. And probably add that in here as well. A cryptography weakness. A cryptography weakness. And then there we go. Number 7. Tools. I'm not a big fan of tools, which is why I'm putting it on only 10% extra damage. But I'm putting it in there because I do think tools should be used, of course, and I think they are definitely useful. Maybe I should put that in here. So tools, hit a bit harder, hit a bit harder. I'm going to put it like this so they always have like a real tip with it as well. This does not mean we should not use them. We should use them as an extra hacker that joins our team, has great coverage, and hunts a bit shallow. There we go. If we replace all of these messages, that gives a much better explanation of why that vulnerability does that. As for Guides 101, I think I'm going to do the same thing, because to a degree it does do the same thing. You learn a little bit from it, but we should definitely use them. Don't get me wrong. It's not like you shouldn't use a guide, but make sure that you use a ton of guides, not just one guide. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be very important. You're going to have to set up your own methodology. So we should also say guides hit a bit harder. That does not mean we should see them as no. This should be replaced then. We should use them to compose our own guides and checklists. 10% extra damage. Woo! Let's go, baby. Now we implement that over here. And yeah, let's say over here as well. Why not, right? Servers. Yeah, the unholy knight. Fuck that guy for now. We're going to do that later. Vulnerability scanners we had. Information gathering we had. CTFs. Should CTFs do extra damage? I think not. They're more for a learning curve. But if you guys disagree with me, let me know. Networking. Well, that's not going to be server. A website vulnerability. Networking is definitely going to be a server vulnerability. So case number 20, I think we can even do double damage here. So this will be networking, and that will be double 2x damage, and here we can say double, and then we say open ports, open chances for exploits, 100% extra damage. There we go. Should there be something for database as well? I think so, but not as prolific, because I think that in this case it's going to be only the SQL ports. So 50% extra damage. Do we have a break right here? No, we do not. Let's break. Let's break some shit, my friends. YouTube videos, can they help? Yes, but only for 10%. Let's keep it at that for all of them. And we're going to go for number 24 there. Do we have another 10%er? I think so, yep. So I think we had guides as well. This is guides, by the way. No, this is guides. And here we can replace the same thing for YouTube videos. That's why I want to take this one. And this has been number 24. So we'll definitely add that as well, and we'll say, in this case, YouTube video guides, because then it will be very similar, and I think it is very similar. Don't get me wrong, not just doing this to be lazy. I should update my table after this. Web 3.0. Let's leave that out for now, and then we do file inclusions. I definitely think that a web dev cheat is going to be vulnerable to that. So we do file inclusion, file inclusions, and then this is going to be category ID 30. File you include /etc password and inflict 200% damage, just to be fun. 200% extra damage. Yeah, yeah, baby. Woo! And that allows us to put it in the server as well. There we go. So we have every single one right now, I think. That inclines me to go to the thexssrat Atlassian. Let's see, how old am I? I'm 30 years old. Thanks. Hey Dave, how are you doing, my friend? Missed you. Uncle, can you please check for quest tools walkthrough and map part 3? What is the flag used for IMCP timestamping? Definitely, the flag is done. B. So let's do that. I can definitely do that on stream. So admin panel, task overview, the nmap part 3. And then the question was, what is the flag used for ICMP timestamping? What do we have here as an answer? None. That's good that you say that. That should be better. Now we can put it in the monster pool. Does everything else here have an answer? Yep, everything else is there. Oh, nope. ICMP timestamping. this one should go deactivate. I forget deactivate. Go to task. Alright, there we go. Now everything that should be fixed. Thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate you looking out for me. Amazing. Hey, everything, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hey. This is gonna be hard because this is gonna be shit that I don't like to do. Let's go to the HD space, and here I have my proof matrix. Was that it? No, that is what every single user is supposed to be doing. Where the heck did I save that? I had like a... Damn it. That's unfortunate that I've lost that, because I had an overview of what every single... Ah, yes, that's in my fighting guide. I'm an idiot. Features, monster, show more, fighting guide next. There we go, should be in here. Yes, perfect. Oof. Almost gave me a heart attack. So then we add one, table options, nope. Just click here. No, also not the thing. Insert column right server. Gonna compute like this. Ooh. Server. Alright, so let's start again. We have web dev cheese. This one. What category do we have here? Cryptography. So cryptography. For our web cheese does 40% extra damage. I think that is across the board, but I have to look into that. XSS, CSRF, broken access control. Tools is a new one as well. Tools 10% extra damage. And then we just add a few rows here because we have a few extra. And then we have guides, which for guides we have also 10%. And I think the next one was vulnerability scanners. Then we have info gathering, and then we have YouTube videos. And here we are at also 10% extra damage, and we also added file inclusions. Here we are at 200% extra damage. Might have taken it a little bit over the top, but we'll see. Cryptography tool, so cryptography again, 40%. Still have to check this in, by the way. So for tools, we also have 10%, guides also 10%, YouTube videos also 10%, also 200%. Then we have the servers, which we have cryptography, also 40%. Ooh, 40% for cryptography. And guides, then vulnerability scanners 40, guides 10%, vulnerability scanners 40%, vulnerability scanners, and then info gathering 50, networking twice. So we need another one in here, networking. So that's going to do 100% extra damage. Is 14 literally the only one I have in here? Well, this isn't correct. Networking was a different one. I think networking is number 30. Admin panel categories. Networking, and let's inspect that, was number 20. So do we have, this is correct. this needs to go in, and then we have networking. We have that here as well. Here I should change the same thing. So there is 50% for databases. Databases get 50%. And then here we have a red cell because this cell is going to be empty. No values here. We were doing the server one. Vulnerability scanners, information gathering. Vulnerability scanners, information gathering should be. Oh, there we go. We have that as well in here. For information gathering, we have 50% as well. So let's add that to our table. Guides do, well, 10%. And that is YouTube guides. I should always read that. That's 24. That should be correct. So YouTube guides do also 10%. And then we have file inclusions, which also do 200%. I'm doing something wrong here. Databases are not included in the file inclusion thingy. And everything else is a red, meaning you don't do any extra damage with those clans, with those specific questions. And then of course I have to check that in and watch how many bugs that I've created. So let's publish this, let's check this in, and if you guys want to test fighting, feel free to test it for a moment. I'm gonna go out, step outside for a little bit, a few minutes, and then I'll be right back. So if you want to test any of that, feel free to. I'm gonna check it out. Let's go to Hackerats, campfire. Find my mimic database. Okay, Linux. OZ model. Alright, there we go. Information gathering. That's the first one we have. That's going to do extra damage. Perfect. As you guys can see, I have a cheat code enabled. You guys probably won't have that. Just testing out fighting for a little bit. The problem though is that with that account I can't answer incorrectly, so the monster fainted. Woo! Go to my admin notifications. I've slain a monster, and I keep growing in strength. And with this damage modifier, I'll be invincible. Let's see. This question is repeated twice. Yeah, exactly. I've deactivated that second question. Thanks for letting me know. Should be out of there now. Salut, dommage. Qu'as-tu ne fais pas du contenu en français? Tu es belge pourtant comme moi. Oui, je parle un petit peu de français, mais pas beaucoup. Je me débrouille. Je comprends, mais je ne parle pas bien. That's basically me saying that I suck at French while sucking at French. So really sorry about that, my friend. I don't really speak French well, a little bit, but that's definitely not the. I'm from from the Dutch part of Belgium, and for me, I try, of course. I definitely do my best, but I'll be the first one to admit that I'm not the greatest at this. Anyway. We have a few features now. I see that viewership is dropping, and I'm also getting a little bit tired. So I think I'm going to bed. I'll be developing much more on this, and I'll try to do a lot of it on stream. For now, I'm going to pause the stream a little bit in the sense that I'm going to put on some music, and I'll be back in a little bit, see if we are still going to be good to continue. Feel free to ask questions, and I'll be happy to answer them for you, my friends. Let me put out a comment about that as well. Feel free to ask me anything. I speak a little bit of French, but definitely not a lot. So I'll be back in a little bit. Feel free to ask me again. Again, I'm here for you guys. I love you guys, and I'm really glad that you guys showed up. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way. I know it might be a little bit boring, but I wanted to document my process in developing, and I want to do this open source kind of development, you know? Of course, people can steal my source code this way, but that is not something you want to steal, believe me. My source code is not something that is a trophy. It's more of a let's make do with what we have and put a lot of duct tape on it and maybe a little bit of super glue here and there, and we'll get where we have to be. Let's make some artwork while we chill a little bit, shall we? Always like doing artwork. What I want to do is add like a percentage here, percentage sign or something along those lines. So what I'll just do is like add a percentage sign there. Go like this. There we go. Download that. Put that into a PNG with transparent background. Thanks a lot, my friend. I really appreciate it. And again, it's really insane that you're here at this hour. Also, I think I saw a DM from you about a friend wanting to join, and yeah, definitely, I would love to have him there. I know that if you vouch for somebody, I know that they are good people, so I don't doubt that. I know that they will use that knowledge for good, and that's what's most important for me, you know, is that I'm not training a bunch of blackheads who are going to use what I learned to fuck shit up, but eventually they will always do it anyway. You know, of course, if you teach like I think of over 100,000 students on Udemy, if you teach over 100,000 people, you're gonna get some fucked up shit eventually, you know? So it's inevitable, I think, but it's always something I have to be careful with that I don't, well, condone it basically. It's easy for people to get the wrong idea. Let's download our icons, shall we? Now, these icons are going to be for a damage modifier percentage because we have some new damage modifiers that I really wanted to put in. So we'll put, do we have it in here? Attack potion percentage, and then we'll put 1 there because this is going to be, I think this is going to be our, no, this is going to be number 3, and this is going to be number 2, and our number 1. And then we can add these to our repository over here into our assets folder for the icons. Add all of them, of course, and commit them. This stream will be available as a VOD later on as well, by the way, so if you'd like to go to bed, I can definitely understand that. Oh, and we've done something really cool, you guys. You're going to freaking love this. Whenever I used to stream, I used to always leak my password reset token. I built in a feature that I can't leak it anymore accidentally. Now I'd have to be really stupid to leak it. Click. No, no, just kidding. These admin notifications are awesome as well, by the way. We have like notifications for yourself, but also for the admin. Anyway, I was pushing some artwork, which I think is in there right now. Over here it's pulled, over here it's pulled, just making sure that everything's there, yep. And then I can just make the items. Now I think that it's going to be fastest if I just do it in the database. I have a CRUD interface for doing this, but here you can see that I literally have 3 rows already, which I'm going to just take potion percentage wise. So this is going to give you extra percentual damage, and it's going to give you X% per potion. So that's 3 new items, number 26, 27, and 28. And this is going to be attack potion percentage. I think I put it down like this. PCT, yep. So we just copy this, PCT1, PCT2, PCT3, and here we're just going to have another damage modifier. This one, although maybe a small one, then 100 and 1,000 seems reasonable. And then for percentage wise, we can go 5, 15, and even up to 35% extra damage from a potion, all the way up to 100% extra damage, nothing more, nothing less. Argus, my friend, if you're watching, I promise I will not drop the table this time. And we should have 3 new items available in our admin panel. Admin overview, and then we go to the items. There we go. Yay! Oh, first one didn't really go well, apparently. Attack post. Oh, because there's no number behind it. Attack potion percentage. Apply. Apply. There we go. Beautiful. By the way, these images look different in your inventory. Hey, good morning. How are you doing, my friend? I think it's early in Indonesia, right? Uncle, can you see Nmap part 4? The welcome parameters. Definitely something I need to check out. All of these quests are really important. Admin task overview. The Nmap. Nmap part 4. The parameter can be used to trace the network. Trace route. Apparently that's trace route. I don't know if that is what you would expect there to be. Aditya, let me know if it's not. And the flag is to use the host system DNS. Host system DNS dash system DNS. Should it be dash trace route or just trace route? Is that maybe the problem here? That should possibly leave some stuff. Hey, Argus, how are you doing, my friend? Just for Argus, just for my friend Ficklewick here, I'm going to give everyone a special item. Something that we love in here. What the heck is... Oh, we're going to give that to everybody. Time to spam the admin notifications, my friends. Go! In a few minutes in your inventory, you should find a nice little item drop. I really appreciate it, Aditya. Send me your username on the website and I'll send you some love. It's freaking awesome that every single one of you guys is here. Like, I'm just programming on my stupid website, and I call it stupid, but I'm falling rapidly in love with the website itself. Oh. Yeah, it should have given that. Perfect. $859 users. Incredible. How are you guys doing today, by the way? Is everybody okay? Are you having a good evening, night, morning, whatever you're having, day? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he's doing fucking amazing. He's doing quite well because he's quite often on the website. Oh, by the way, some pro tips from a pro who created this website. If you see modifiers like this, stack them up. Use your items, stack them up, because they're only valid for 24 hours. And don't click destroy item, for fuck's sake. Don't be me, don't click destroy item. But definitely save up these items. They're gonna be very useful. I think I might make some more artwork for some more items right now. I think I would like to have some extra, so let's make some extra cheese. Oh, sorry, that is not copyright-free music. I really have to be careful with what music I play here because it all has to be copyright-free, of course. Not per se for making money on it because I don't give a shit about money in these streams, but I just don't want to get my channel lost or anything like that, you know. I get like a copyright strike, I think, but it's okay. Let's see, cheese. Should we do animations or just like, can I change the color of this? No, apparently I can't. Let's just do objects. There we go. Nice new object. And I think I might put some patches on here. No, 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 I have an idea. Um, yeah. No, that is trees in it. And just like some fire on here. This will be the flaming hot cheese. This item, because we don't have a lot of positive karma percentage modifiers, I think, in our admin panel. In our inventory, we can see that. Item overview. So everything here gives negative XP and a little bit sometimes positive experience. And we don't really have any positive karma modifiers in here yet. We seem to have a few, but we can always have more, right? Nothing wrong with having more. Oh fuck. Wrong sorting. There we go. And this will be the flaming cheese. And this can go into the resources pack again. There we go. We have our flaming cheese right now. Let's put that in our system and pull that over so we can. Ooh, A is not going to do anything, so we can actually. Ooh, I'm not syncing, so I need to. There we go. First sync up and then go back to my database. Here I can have a new item that's going to be like a cheese slice. No, cheese, like a cheese essence, maybe like a piece of cheese. But this will be a flaming hot cheese. And this will be 29. And we'll say the fire inside this lovely snack. Couldn't zoom here. You're able to see the light. You gain knowledge for the next 24 hours. And this was our flaming cheese.png. We are going to give it a 1000 karma modifier, no XP modifier, and the percentage modifier for karma will be 16%. Just because I like to be quirky. XP modifier of 4 or not? Ooh, but an interesting one. You lose 1000 XP when using this item. Ah, interesting. Do you use it? Do you not use it? You might never know. Yeah, I like this item. I hope you guys like it as well. Sorry, Just a little bit of bullshit. Now you know what goes into making one of these websites. And it's not even just that, because now that I have new items in my database, as you can see, all of these need to be added to my drop tables as well. So what I'm going to do, I think, is make a general drop table where I'm just going to say like this. And then I'm going to say mop ID equals 0, and I'm going to say item ID 26, 27, 28. I can check that on the website. 26, yep. And here we're going to give it a little bit more chance to drop. Let's say a 40% chance to drop. 118 is gonna be 0 again. Is gonna be 27 with a 20% chance to drop. And you can also get item 28 with a 10% drop rate. Now, the flaming cheese. So we're going to put under 20, 0, 29, 10% drop rate. Now, this is not going to work yet, because when a monster dies, as you can see here in fight.php, if the mob HP is less than blah blah blah, we should check that here, and then we're going to we're going to generate a random item for that specific user. In here we're going to get the drop tables, get mob drop tables, so it's going to try to grab those drop tables, and in here it's going to return this, but it should also get general drop tables 0, and this is going to say where mob ID is 0. I don't even need a mob ID here. And this is going to grab me that, and then in the fight.php in here I can say the same thing. I can do let's say general items, and then I can say for each general item as items, for each general items as general item. Do me exactly the same thing, please, but it's gonna be in the general item array this time. There we go. That should work. Alright, now if we go to the campfire and we fight a little bit. Let's drop a monster dead, a monster fainted. Do we have new shit in our inventory? No, we don't. Not yet. Monster fainted. Let's kill it again. Let's kill it a few times. 2, 4, 5. Does that mean I have items in my inventory now? 8. I think now I have something in my inventory. Nope. Still nothing. So, fighting the monsters. Problem is that I have all of these solved steps already. So I cannot get any new items from the steps that I've already solved. It's gonna be implemented for a little bit longer, but not a huge amount. So don't worry too much about that. Still don't seem to have anything in my inventory. So what I'm just hoping is that it doesn't fuck up shit. What I can do is I could set a new step specifically in motion, put that in there, but I'm not gonna do that. Shouldn't it, like, whenever I complete a random quest, also generate an item, user task view, yep, generate random item if the step hasn't been solved yet. And here I'm going to just say on user task view, here I check if correct is true. That is not what I need. If it's not correct, so this means that if this is false, the solution is correct. This is, here I have the correct solution. So I could say if the solution is not correct, or so the solution not being correct, and the user ID, do I have that here already? User ID, yep, and user ID is not equals to 8. So if it's not correct and user ID is not equal to 8, if the user ID is equal to 8, it's gonna show here, because this is gonna be false. That makes this false. If the user ID is not 8 and it is correct, so yeah, I should put this in OR. So if the answer is correct, but the user ID is not 8, it's gonna show correct. If the user ID is 8 but it's not correct, it's gonna show that. Okay, gonna have to really test this out properly. I'm building my basic cheat code in here. If it's not correct or it's not equal to 8. So let's see. Now I should, whatever I answer, have a correct task. Nope. That was a failure. Should I do N? Yep, okay. So let's quit this quest and go to the list of quests. Let's pick a random one out here. Basic cryptography, I think. Go back to the list of quests, go through another one. CI triad is all done. I think that the bonus, something that I still need to do. Okay, so it's giving me karma every single time, but it's not giving me a random item, unfortunately. If it's giving me karma, that means that I haven't solved that step before, I think. Yep, okay, finally, we have a new item in our inventory. That's just what I wanted to know, if that still worked. Because, of course, they only get to pick from the general category, I think. Wait a second, what monsters drop table do I use? Give random item, generate random item. Here we don't even have a mob ID. 0. Ah, yes. Yes, it can only get from the 0 drop table now. Okay. Yes, definitely. Oh, no, it's not a lab. It's like a quiz website where you can practice and where you can actually fight cheese, you can learn, and you can actually earn courses. So this needs to be protected. If you see anything that's vulnerable, let me know, please. Definitely need to know that. Yes, I'm a web pen tester. We don't have JWT challenges yet, I think. List of quests. Yeah, do we have JWT in here? Yep, we have two JWT things in here. So, as you can see, you can also show some hints if you'd like, of course. Feel free to sign up and have a look around, and feel free to pen test this website as well. It's if you have anything, let me know. I'd love to know about any vulnerable shit in here. That is super important for me. This is a concept I'm developing where you basically fight monsters to learn and earn your own courses and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to do here, where you can earn the courses basically by just playing a game. And right now, I think Mr. Ficklewick will approve. I'm going to have a nice artwork, 10-year-old whiskey. Islay single malt Scotch whiskey, the original giant, non-chill. Oh man, love this stuff. Cheers to you guys, my friends. I think we've all worked very hard. It's midnight over here, so I think we do deserve a little break. I'm going to lift my glass up to you, and I'm going to thank you all for being here. Holy shit. Oh man, I love it. It's apparently 46% alcohol. I think that's like 80 proof. Like, is it 80 proof? I'm not sure. Well, I'm new in cybersecurity from 7 months, but each set I'm doing good, and now I'm in hard training for 3 months. First, I'm gonna it's damn hard. Enjoy it. Well, my friend, let me do you a little bit of a favor, and go tell this to your friends if you'd like. I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview. Now, before I do that, I'm going to quickly disable my display so you guys don't see what's going on. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky, I know. I'm going to give you guys a course. And feel free to explore that. Feel free to share this coupon with your friends as well. It's going to be for free, so free. There's 1,000 redemptions after the stream. I'll share it on Twitter, so make sure you're fast. I should paste it in here and then in the beautiful chat window. There we go. Now I can close up Udemy and get back to you. Hey guys, welcome back. So here we are again. That's better. Water is much better. You shouldn't be drinking alcohol. You shouldn't be drinking drugs. We make real whiskey in Scotland. Yes, I totally agree, my friends. I would love to come over one day and have a good whiskey with you, or like a good beer. In Belgium, we have one of the best beers, in my opinion. Like there's La Chouffe. I love Chouffe. It's great beer. By the way, Mr. Orgus, I have implemented, I don't know if you saw, but now the fights are random clans. Remember what we talked about? Where we wanted to have lands and all the cheeses can roam all the lands. So the whole story is that all the cheeses are roaming the lands looking for the same thing as you. You can fight them. That's the whole story, that's the whole point. But they always have a different monster type. And that's going to be their clan. Alright, my friends. I think I am going to end the stream here. I have to say though, I really enjoyed, and I'll be definitely programming some more. What we still need to do is assign the steps to the user, and then we have these new items now that I wanted to add. That's good. And we have that monster random type. We also have those vulnerability tables. And we need to update our guide. We need to update our fighting guide. Alright, my friends, Orgus, I'm going to be in the Discord channel a little bit to chill if you'd like. I might see you there. If not, I will see you around. I would like to thank everybody for coming. I love you guys so much. I can't even begin to explain it. And if you're watching this on the VOD, I love you too. So much love to everybody. And people from India, I hope that I can come soon as well. The fact that you guys are giving me so much support at 2:30 a.m. means the world to me. I really appreciate everything that you do for me, and I really wish you a good evening, good night, good day, whatever you are facing, a good week, month, year.